Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Brian from BK Thinking Out Loud. It's January 21st, 2024. And so I just want to get on here and I've been thinking a lot about like fear and anxiety. And I uh, don't normally have a lot of fear, anxieties about things in life and everything, only because I think I've dealt with it really harshly. I mean, you pretty much have to in order to limit it in your life. I don't know if we can ever get rid of it totally, but I think for the most part, I live probably 95% in my life without it. Anxiety, stress, letting that get to me, because there are a lot of statistics out there, a lot of facts about, stress and anxieties, fear, how it can shorten your life and cause a lot of issues, physical issues, mental issues, spiritual issues. I'm one to believe that we are made up of mind, body, spirit, and so it affects every bit of that because it affects the whole being. I hope that makes sense. But I wanted to kind of hit that head on. There's so many of people that I'm around that have anxieties and fears, and they seem to linger and stay around and cause a lot of havoc on people's lives. And I am one, if you know me or don't know me, that is, I'm one that I want to help people. I want to help them get over stuff, through stuff, so that they can live a life that they're supposed to live, that God has given them. And God gives us life, and we also have to take that and try to understand it the best we can and live it the best way we can by making good decisions, by making wise decisions, by making, really, I make my decisions off the Bible. And if you don't at this point, I would advise you, encourage you to really look into some of the biblical principles of God, because they work. They absolutely work. So this whole subject of fear and anxiety and letting that things get to you all the time. I know we live in a world that's crazy right now. This world is absolutely turned upside down. I never in a million years would have thought, when I was younger, even 20 years ago, that this world would end up, at least at this point, in this condition. It is horrible. Very bad decision making going on in corporations, the government, of course, personal, in your personal lives. See, we can't get out of this. We're all part of this. We are all the ones that have issues. And so I want to hit it head on. We have to learn to hit it head on. We have to learn how to resolve. I took that word on in my own life a few years back. Well, several years back. Resolve. Resolve. What does that mean? It means no matter what, we have got to get through it and find the right answers to get through it. And use wisdom as we are going. And that can be through people and books we read, and advice and talk shows and things like that. It could be like that, or that could be parts of the pieces of the part. And one of the things, I just slide in this little thought again, that I always filter anything that anybody says, anything I read, anything I watch, anything I hear. I always filter it through the Bible. Why do I do that? Because if God made us and He gave us the Bible for our manual how to live, I need to pay attention to that. I can't just throw it off and ignore it, and as I've looked into it for years, yeah, it's right. The Bible, what it says and how to do things, how to live, is right. I've never found it wrong. And it's been many years that I've lived it out, put it to the test. There you go. I put it to the test. You got to put things to the test. You have to resolve. You have to, when we're in war, we can't just get tired and so hungry that we just quit and let the enemy come up and take over, right? We have to keep going. And yeah, it's painful, it's hard, it's grueling, and it's tough to the 10th degree. But when we do it and we get through all that hard stuff, life is hard. It's not easy for anyone. When we get through that, then we can begin to see the sun coming up and smelling the roses again. And that can go on for good amounts of time. It doesn't have to be just a once in a while that we smell the roses or we see the sun come up, because we're so entrenched in our own issues of just stressing out every day and just having it be so tough. We got to get through that. We can't just let it be this, every day is tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. No, there's got to be a sunrise coming up where you are like, I can breathe. Oftentimes I've thought of, when I've been in the trenches, I've thought of just drowning and like, I can barely keep my head above the water. I'm going to drown. This is too overwhelming. I can't do it. And I was right. I can't do it. So then my eyes look up and, I begin to call out for God to help, to join in. And that's what he wants. He wants us to be a team, to be together. He wants us to look to him as the one that can come and be our answers, our every answer. And so I know I keep sliding God in here, but I can't help it. It's the thing that works. It absolutely works. And I can do all kinds of things, and I see people doing all kinds of things. I'm not going to go there because it'll spark all kinds of fires out there. But I just if you could listen, just please listen to me, okay? I know that there is things in life that are stressful beyond, but we can't have that be in our whole life, or even 5 years, like straight 5 years of agony and hell. No. I say no, and you have to say no. So here's where I flip it around to you, okay? And again, I've had to do a lot of hard things and go through a lot of hard times and struggles, grinding it out to get to the answers, to have the resolve that I needed, to have peace in my life. We have to fight for peace. We have to fight for the answers, to get stress and anxieties and all this fear out of our life. We got to kick it out. It's not a game, and I know you know that. It's not a game. We have to fight, like get mad fighting. Believe me, I've gotten angry over this kind of, I don't know, you feel like it's an attack, like get off of me, stress and anxieties and all these things. And I know we all go through it, all of us. We're all human. Doesn't matter what category we put ourselves in. We all get it. So, but the peace of God, when that comes upon you, oh my goodness, that's more valuable than any gold, money, material thing, and anything else you can think of. To have that peace of mind. Wow. And that is not something you can buy off the shelf at Walmart, right? So anyways, I am for you. God is for you. And it's time to stop living in the anxiety, stresses, and mess of life. It's time to pick up, make some hard decisions, because our action is the answer. But we do it with God. Okay? Seek that out. We do it with God together. But action on your part has to be that part. That is the big part of it. And so I just want to be here as an encouragement And anybody on here can reach me anytime. I mean, I'm so willing to help people and to give you other advice or stories that I've had, messes that I've been in that I've been able to get out of, thank God, right? But, so anyways, I put that out there. I want to help my fellow mankind, fellow brothers and sisters, I call you. And if there's anything I can do, I want to do it. I want to do it. All right, I love you guys. Let's do this thing. Let's not let things linger or be there anymore. We need to get mad. Get mad. And so, anyways, God bless you, and I'll hopefully we'll be a part of another video at some point here. So you guys take care, and I wish you the best. All right, take care now. Bye.